Good day. Welcome to the Gulf News Update for Tuesday, August the 12th. Here are the top stories at this hour. Robin Williams, a brilliant comedian who could channel his frenetic energy into delightful characters like Mrs. Doubtfire, has died in an apparent suicide. He was 63. Williams was pronounced dead at his San Francisco Bay Area home, according to the sheriff's office in Marin County. Preliminary investigation showed the cause of death to be a suicide due to asphyxia, police said. Williams had been battling severe depression recently, and last month he announced he was returning to a 12-step treatment program. From his breakthrough in the late 1970s as the alien in the hit TV comedy Mork and Mindy, through his stand-up comedy act and such films as Good Morning Vietnam, Mrs. Doubtfire and Aladdin, the short, barrel-chested Williams ranted and shouted as if just sprung from solitary confinement. More recently, Williams appeared in the Night at the Museum movies. In addition to his wife, Williams is survived by a daughter and 2 sons. Inspectors in the UAE have referred 13 companies to the public prosecution for violating labor laws, the Ministry of Labor has announced. On the flip side, 287 companies were found to be in complete compliance with the rules adopted to protect workers from abusive work practices within the country. Oman's foreign minister has said that he expects all the problems between the GCC states to be resolved soon. We will see soon the return of the GCC ambassadors to Qatar and an end to all issues among the GCC countries, Yusuf bin Alawi said. A meeting of GCC foreign ministers in Jeddah on Wednesday is likely to address the issue of the ambassadors, among other topics on its agenda. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has urged Iraqi Prime Minister-designate Haider al-Abadi to quickly form an inclusive government while ruling out sending U.S. combat troops to the country. Kerry added that it was important the forces of Iraq are not a personal force defined by one particular sect and sworn to allegiance to one particular leader. Caretaker Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki has rejected the appointment of al-Abadi as unconstitutional and mobilized tanks in Baghdad. The increasingly high-profile British-Lebanese lawyer Amal Alamuddin, who is due to marry Hollywood star George Clooney later this year, has been named as part of the UN's 3-member commission on possible violations of the rules of war in Gaza. Alamuddin is a London-based international law specialist and former legal advisor to the prosecutor of the Special Tribunal for Lebanon. The Geneva-based advocacy group UN Watch has questioned whether the UN is trying to inject some Hollywood publicity into the process by appointing Alamuddin. An experimental drug to treat Ebola is being sent to 2 doctors in Liberia who have contracted the deadly disease, US officials said, even as the death toll from the virus touched 1,013 people and infected another 1,848. The fatalities include 52 deaths recorded between August 7th to 9th in Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone. And finally, the weather. Today's high across the UAE will be 41 degrees Celsius, dropping to 31 degrees at night. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And as always, you can get the latest news at gulfnews.com.